Hi, Loveable Lou here. I just want to talk to you about water filters. So there's one right there, right behind me. I have a water filter, that's the main for the house. And then I've got, how do I do it? Okay, there's two there. Okay, they're for our drinking water and our fridge. And that's an extra fridge filter right there. We just keep it there for storage so we know where to find it. Anyway, I'll be right back with how it's all done. So there's our main water filter. Feeds the whole house, and you can see it's dirty, so it needs changing. And to change it, we need that tool. So I put a nail in the wall there and just hang the tool there. And this is the filter that we use. We usually keep it around 30 microns. Right, so that's good enough for the whole house. I don't want to, slow down the water flow, but I do want some cleaning done, and I just want to make sure no big particles come out. So you do want to be careful with these filters that you change them often, because they start to break down. All these little beads here, they start to go into everything, and they'll plug up all your screens, like the screens on your faucets and a washer. So this is a nice one. It has a little lever on the side, and we've got everything packed in here really tight, so because of winter. So there's the lever on the side. We can just bypass this or whatever, and shut it off. But we just use our main shut off, and then we shut this off too, and we change that out. So what's nice about that lever is it'll connect the two pipes together, and that way you don't get any dumping out here. It's really convenient. And that feeds the whole house. It goes right down to our water softener, and it just feeds the whole house. It's beautiful. Okay, so this water filter system, see, this comes right off the main water filter. Now what we used to do, okay, well, I gotta tell you what this does. Okay, this here goes up to a spout in the kitchen, and it feeds the fridge. Okay, but there's our spare filter for our fridge if we ever need it. You have to change these anyway, even though you don't need them, because they break down inside, and you have to do it. Okay, so what we used to do is we used to run this off the output of the water softener, which means that we were drinking salt. And they tell you that the amount of salt in the softener is like one slice of bread in a cup of water. While they're lying. So it made my wife's blood pressure soar. Okay, so what I did is I immediately came down here when I figured it all out. I moved this over to the intake right from the city. So now we get hard water instead of soft water to drink, right? And we first run it into a charcoal filter, which takes out all of the odors or anything like that. And this is Thamesford water. This is really, really good water. And then we have another filter, 1 micron filter. Now, if I could get smaller, I would. But the 1 micron filter is good because a lot of the things in the water that are alive are bigger than a micron. So they'll get caught up in this filter. And then this goes up to the fridge, and we have a water spout up there. So that's what we do for filters, and we like to change these about every 6 months. But you'll see that they don't get that dirty. Like, this really never gets dirty at all, because that main filter catches most of it, and then the charcoal filter catches it. And the reason I put this here is because occasionally pieces of charcoal come off and go into the water system, so this catches it all. So I just wanted to make sure we have a good drinking system. I know reverse osmosis and all that stuff, and from what I understand about reverse osmosis is it puts mercury in the water, and we just had our fillings removed. We really don't want any more mercury in our body, so we just chose not to do the reverse osmosis thing. And we drink Evian water and stuff like that because it's got a high alkaline, and we just prefer that. We feel more comfortable with that. But if in the event we have to drink this water, like when we go camping, we fill up our big jugs to go camping with. That's our drinking water. This is what we drink. So this is the spout I was telling you about, where it comes from the 2 blue filters, and then we can just turn the lever and we get water, and we can turn this wherever we want. It's pretty cool, you know. So to fill up the RV tanks, right, I'll show you what we do. Okay, so this is what we do. We have this hose and we just push this on here, and you need 2 hands to do it because you got to hold this nozzle. You don't want to break it off at the stem. So we push this on here, and then this end goes right into one of those big blue water jugs, and we fill it up this way. It's super easy. Also, you can do this if you have a coffee machine and you don't want to. You can take a little hose like I did for my mother. This is the same thing, and she fills up her coffee machine with a little hose every time. Super easy. It's nice. But now I'm getting the water spots in my hose because I have the hard water now going to this. Maybe you wouldn't want that for your coffee machine. Anyway, coffee is supposed to taste better salty with salty water, but we used to put salt in our coffee when we made it before, but I don't drink coffee anymore. Anyway, bye for now.